Hello guys, this is Ashwin Verma and today's date is 19th February 2021 and the time is right now about to turn 12 p.m. I think so it is 11:55 p.m. to be very precise, and this is my 14th, yeah, 14th episode of my life, and let's start the episode. So in this episode I'm going to be talking about my thing, uh, which is the thing I'm facing regarding web designing and acquiring clients, and what are the problem that I'm facing right now to land my second client. To I was looking here, not there. Actually, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the problems that I'm facing while acquiring second client, and I'm facing a lot of problem. I'm very confused how to proceed, how to take the next step toward landing my second client, and I'm very confused right now, and I'm not getting what to do. And there are many problems that I'm facing, and actually there are many solution of of my problems for my problem, but I'm not able to see those solution, or it is correctly, or I'm not able to execute those solution for my problems. So actually, yesterday I was making cold calls. So yesterday I was making cold call for searching a new client, second client for web designing, and I was thinking, okay, cafe and restaurant website is gonna be little bit uh, complex, because majority of the cafe and restaurant website want online integration, and I have very little knowledge about online integration, online ordering integration, and that is why I thought I should not target cafe and restaurant website. I should not target e-commerce website also, because there are very complex things which initially I don't have to do right now. I just have to acquire experiences. So then I thought, my subconscious mind told me, Ashwini, please target chartered accountants, uh, doctors, clinics, okay, this kind of a website, gym trainers, gym makers, parlors, because they are not having any kind of a product, physical product to deliver to shipping, so you are not having those kind of a problems. So then I thought, okay, let me target chartered accountant first, make website the personal website or the firm website, then I will proceed further. So yesterday I made 16 cold calls to chartered accountants. My first cold call gave me an email to send the demo website that I made for them. So I had sent my demo website to that email, and the rest of the calls, some of them already had their website. Some of them don't want to have a website. Some of them didn't pick my call. Some of them picked my call but suddenly cutted my call. So, and at the last, very last, my last call called yesterday, a lady told me that, what are the charges? I said for 3 pages I'm going to be charging $10,000, 10,000 rupees. So she was like, what, you are charging 10,000 rupees for 3 pages? So I thought, oh man, I could be in a way to losing this lead. Then I thought, okay, how many pages do you want? Then she was saying, it's not about how many pages I want. We require many pages, but it is about the charges that you are charging for a single page. Then I thought, let me lower down my prices. Then I said, okay, from 10,000 I can lower down my prices. I can come to 6,000 rupees. Then she said, okay. Then I told my domain name that you can check out the demo website that I made for you. Then she was checking out, I don't know, then suddenly she cut in my call, and I thought, probably, probably they didn't like my demo website, that is why they cut my call, or some or the other reason. This instant, which just happened yesterday, was kept in my mind, was kept rolling into my mind, because I faced an objection regarding price, regarding charges. So then I also thought I should come up with a solution. I should come up with a solution. uh, whenever people say, whenever people will say you are charging very high, and you are charging per page is very high, I should have a solution. I should have a viable, valuable point to say, to convince them. So I was thinking that, I was thinking that, and you know this thing, this was a thing that is kept on rolling into my head. I was thinking about how to change my pitch, how to make a little bit tweaks, that other person you know say yes to me. And then I was very confused how to acquire client, how to approach client, and what are the cold callings, cold emailings. I was very confused. And just before making this video, I was watching a YouTube videos, or just before this, and yesterday in the night or in the evening also, I was watching videos regarding uh, how to get clients, and what are the things that you should kept in your mind while doing web designing for the other businesses, while pitching web designing. I was watching a plenty of videos, because I was very confused. I am still very confused. And just before making this video, I was watching you know one thing, that yesterday I also checked freelancer.com, and I was thinking that, okay, let me check if I could get some client over here and fix some of the things for them and get paid by them. But I thought, I don't have any experience, I don't have any, and those projects seems very big for me, because I am very basic, I have very basic knowledge about web designing. uh, I'm not getting anything. And then I just log out, a sign out from my freelancer.com. And just before making this video, I was watching a video, uh, and the thumbnail was 30 days of my Upwork, 30 days of my Upwork. And I thought, okay, let me see what he was, let me see what he will told me, because he has worked, that person has worked 30 days on Upwork. Let me see the experience that he got. And he said that in the first week he made $82 or 93 some kind of a dollars. How? He was saying initial days was a very hectic day, because he spent 24 hours, literally 24 hours on Upwork, looking for clients, looking for projects, and completing them with a lower rate, and also invested $10, $10 extra. So he was already running in minus before making his first payment, or before making his first income. So he was already in minus points. Okay, he was already in minus money. So but then, after hustling for a few days, uh, he got his first project, and that project gave him $10 plus $5 tip. So $10 which he was in negative got equivalent, and that $5 tip, he got him in the position of having a plus money. Okay, so I was thinking I should grind myself on Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr.com, so that I could have a project. Because without grinding, I'm not gonna get anything. I know, but I'm not executing. This is the biggest thing I'm seeing right now in myself. I'm procrastinating a lot. I'm delaying my work a lot. I'm delaying everything. I am just making excuses, and I'm not doing anything. Uh, Although I'm working too, but the I'm not getting anything, but and now I'm thinking that I should focus on Fiverr, Upwork, and freelancer.com, and should grind over there, and should be, and because every grinding has some kind of experience, and those experience will lead you to land your first client, land your second client, land your third client, right? So that is why I'm thinking right now I should spend some hours on a regular basis on Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, so that I could have a better idea how this platform works and how I should proceed on this platform and have my first ever client. And I also, think that I have to lower down my very, very, very rates. I have to work even for free, even for $1, even for $2, just to have a 5-star rating. I have to do this because if I don't do this, I won't be getting any of further client. So I have to, I have to make my base. I have to ready my base, so that I could, build my castle of multiple clients over it. So I have to build my base, and I have to work for free or work for low rates. So this was the thing, guys. This is my life episode 4, where I've shared that I'm very confused and I'm not getting how to acquire clients, and that is why I was checking out a lot of YouTube videos. And right now I was just seeing a video in which a person was telling his 30-day experience, 30-day of experience working on Upwork. And then I started thinking I should be grinding on Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr.com, and grinding will definitely give me some kind of experience, which definitely lead me toward my first, second client. And I have to load on my very rates. I have to work for free. I have to work for people on Fiverr, Upwork, just to have a review, so that Fiverr, all the all the freelancing website should promote my profile. And because I have to build my base first and then castle over it. Yeah, I think so. This is the best strategy that I could make right now. And as far as short-term goal is concerned, like earning as soon as possible, I have to think, or I have to be in a mode of doing cold calling, and with very, very, very limited rates, like 4,000, 6,000 rupees, because the people are not gonna pay 10,000 rupees just for personal or firm website, because they I just I just have to make website and have some experience and have some portfolio in my hand, so that I could land multiple clients further in my future on the basis of this portfolio that I'm having, or that I will have. So yeah, guys, this was the episode. I hope you liked it. And I know this episode, or this my video, is not viewing by any of you right now, and I'm facing, or I'm having 0 views on my every video. But I know time will come when this kind of a video, or this video, or probably my YouTube channel will start gaining views. But I'm not after views. I'm just documenting my journey, as Gary Vee and Digital Pratik says. So bye bye, guys. This was the 14th episode. I hope you like it. Bye.